evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, international donors contribute to hurricane relief efforts. Belizean murdered in Guatemala, and a new minister takes the oath of office in Belmopan. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
If you're planning a renovation, landscaping, or construction project, Builders Hardware can supply just about anything you need to get the job done. Garden equipment and supplies, hand tools, bathroom supplies and accessories, power tools, kitchen accessories, lights, plumbing supplies, doors and windows, home and auto paint supplies. No one understands your project requirements better than we do. Come visit us on Constitution Drive in Belmopan. Call us at 822-0501 or 822-1071. At Builders Hardware, we have everything you need right when you need it. Quality, variety, quantity, and service with a smile. Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Hola, mi nombre es Vania Pat y les invito a la gran final del certamen Miss Queen of the West que se llevará a cabo en Sacred Heart Auditorium el 20 de agosto. No se lo fallen, comenzará a las 7 p.m. en punto.
Kendra Borland, 18 years old.
Rosanna Romero, 20 years old.
Tamika Armstrong, 20 years old.
Maria Cat, 18 años de edad.
Jem Lyons, 20 years old.
Y también les quiero invitar para el Grand Launching of the September Celebration Calendar, que se llevará a cabo el 6 de agosto en el Welcome Center y comenzará a las 6 p.m. en punto. No se lo fallen. Artistas como Ernestine estarán presentes.
Ernestine, and they call me Soca Queen. I love to shake up my waistline and drop it to the baseline.
Here now is the news in details. For decades, the low-lying wooden bridge across the Macal River in San Ignacio, Santa Elena, was a permanent fixture on the landscape. It was initially erected as a temporary crossing while the iconic Hawksworth Bridge was undergoing renovation. That temporary fixture became a permanent crossing and was used primarily as a one-way into San Ignacio from Santa Elena. But all that has now changed with the passage of Hurricane Earl last Wednesday night and Thursday morning. From as early as the weekend, officials at the town council were receiving reports that the bridge had been damaged, and today, after the water level on the Macal River had receded to almost normal level, the painful truth was exposed. Half of the wooden bridge had been washed away, with the mangled deck being caught up with other debris a short distance downstream. It is an unceremonious end to a bridge which had outlived its initial purpose and stood the test of time. It had weathered many floods, including Top Gallon events and even TD16, which brought another record-setting flood to the area. With the low-lying wooden bridge now lying in ruin, all traffic into and out of San Ignacio town is now traversing the Hawksworth Bridge. A second major bridge across the Macal River is being constructed further downstream, but that is not scheduled for completion until the first quarter of 2017. A Belizean man was killed last night in a bar fight in the border village of Arenal. 24-year-old Mario Conil, a resident of Arenal on the Belize side of the border, was reportedly socializing at a bar on the Guatemalan side of Arenal when he got into an altercation with another man. According to preliminary reports from Guatemalan police, Conil and another man got into an altercation over a song on a jukebox. The incident happened around 9 o'clock last night, and Conil was stabbed multiple times to the chest, throat, and neck. Guatemalan police reportedly loaded Conil into the pan of their truck and sped off from the bar to take him to the hospital in Melchor de Mencos, Guatemala. But somewhere between the bar and the hospital, Conil reportedly fell out of the police truck. By the time they retraced their steps and found Conil and got him to the hospital, he was pronounced dead around 2 o'clock this morning. The Guatemalan man with whom Conil was involved in the altercation reportedly also sustained stab wounds, and Guatemalan police say he is claiming self-defense. A new Minister of State has been appointed by the Governor General. Prime Minister Dean Barrow has elevated Senator Carla Barnett to his cabinet, and today she took the oath of office, designating her as the junior minister in the Ministry of Finance. At her swearing in at Belize House in Belmopan this morning, Minister Barnett noted that her new job is, quote, really important at this time, and my hope is to do the best that I can, along with the full team in cabinet, to ensure that we do what needs to be done at this time, end of quote. The European Union and the Republic of China Taiwan have pledged financial support for Belize in the wake of Hurricane Earl's devastation. According to an online article, Taiwan is donating $100,000 in relief aid, according to that country's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Taiwan donation will go towards disaster relief in affected areas. The European Commission has also pledged 50,000 euros in humanitarian assistance for the hurricane relief efforts. This EU funding supports the Belize Red Cross in delivering much-needed relief, including access to safe water, sanitation services and hygiene promotion, reduction of risks for vector and waterborne diseases, non-food items, and livelihood asset replacements for the most vulnerable families. According to the EU, its contribution will directly benefit about 440 families whose homes were damaged by the hurricane and flash floods. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. We will have more of the day's stories for you right after these messages.
My dad never misses a football match.
Me neither. enjoying this game or what?
I'm loving every minute of it.
I can't miss this game, but I can't see it either.
Here, now you can. The game's on me.
Now, wherever there's internet, you don't have to miss a single minute of TV. And the best part of My TV is its cost as little as $10 monthly for Central TV and Internet's customers. With 25 channels at your fingertips, you'll always be tuned in. My TV is available only at Central TV and Internet. Log on and discover a new world of mobile TV.
Hey, do you happen to have a beer?
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. A ceremony was held this afternoon in Benque Viejo del Carmen, marking the completion of Phase 2 of an infrastructure rehabilitation project. The Juanito Góngora and Independence Streets are part of the second phase of the project and were upgraded at a cost of just under $1 million. Oscar Nabet is the revenue manager for the Benque Viejo del Carmen Town Council.
We're having the official inauguration of all the projects done and provided to us by the Social Investment Fund and the Belize Municipal Development Projects. We've been having other inaugurations throughout the year, but this is the final one, being that it's the end of Phase 2 under that project system that we have. And we're actually inaugurating today the rehabilitation of what is Independence Street and Juanito Góngora Street.
How much resources did the Town Council put into this?
Well, you see, the project is usually funded by the World Bank, and part of the prerequisites that we have is that the council needs to supply with 3% of the total cost. So the town council invested around $29,000 add sum of money towards the project here.
How many streets in total were involved under that project?
Under that project, it was mostly this Independence Street and then Juanito Góngora Street, and together with the drainage. And then apart from that, we had the sidewalks done around Centennial Park and downtown areas.
What is the benefit to the town from this project?
Mostly under this phase of the project, I can say that it connects what is the whole area of downtown with Zone 4, being that Zone 4 is one of the biggest zones that we have in Benque. It connects most of the neighborhoods, areas like Santa Cruz, New Area, and then all of with downtown together as one.
So today is a good celebration.
Yes, we were hoping that, well, actually with the whole situation under Hurricane Earl, we thought that it was going to be postponed, but the people from World Bank are here since yesterday, and they have been in the north and then in San Ignacio this morning, I think. And so for us, it's a grand celebration to finally finalize what is Phase 2 of the Belize Municipal Development Projects here in Benque.
Funding for the rehabilitation of Juanito Góngora and Independence Streets was secured by the government of Belize through a loan from the World Bank. Oversight of the rehabilitation of streets project was implemented by the Project Implementation Unit of the Belize Municipal Development Project, which is a $30 million project that is aimed at providing basic infrastructure development in 7 major municipalities in the country. Another vehicle has crashed at the bottom of Buena Vista Street, which is beside the San Ignacio Police Station. On Monday afternoon, a pickup truck went out of control as it descended the high hill and crashed into another vehicle that was in the parking lot beside the Columbus Park. David Molina is a traffic officer who was on duty at the time of the crash, and he told TNT News what he witnessed.
I was right here standing as I moved like a couple seconds. I saw this truck coming down from Buena Vista up the hill there. Came straight down, and this truck was parked here and crashed right into that area. It's been like 3 or 4 times accidents happened here.
As Molina indicated, this is not the first time that a vehicle has gone out of control while coming down Buena Vista Street in San Ignacio town. This is the news on the national channel. We will take a look at the weather right after these messages. It was another day of sunshine today, and more of the same is expected tomorrow. Here is the forecast for Wednesday. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Ronald Gordon at the Belize Weather Bureau. To end the news, we take a look at the headlines again. International donors contribute to hurricane relief effort. Belizean murdered in Guatemala, and a new Minister of State takes oath of office in Belmopan. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.